Hello YouTube, and welcome back all of you to another Rage video, where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, second video in a row in the new attire. I hope you guys at least kind of are warming up to the idea, because I don't particularly think despite it's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but then again, I imagine like bikers' jerkins aren't exactly ideal either, but they're ideal considering we are once again at it again with Methane, and nothing says quite like a man's man than leather and wearing these giant gloves. I hope you guys are ready for this, because I know full well that Methane is still kind of like really kind of like on their own little world, I suppose, with how much their videos kind of like receive views and all that. But trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I've been in this position myself. It's nothing on, I don't know, maybe if it's down to something like the right sort of audience or the right kind of niche to get more people to talk about them, well, maybe we can do something about that, just to help these boys out. And in case you're wondering whether or not that is, there we go. In case you're wondering exactly why I praise Methane so much, you might want to check out my other two videos. I talked about them, Blood, Sweat and Beer and Scars and Bars. But in case you don't believe me, check this one out at least. So with all that being said and done, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will be in the description. Da-da-da. Do-do-do. The Devil's Own. In 3, 2, 1, and...
Step into darkness, my shadow's your shield. Follow me! Let's make a deal, drop the blood on the seal. Your soul's mine to keep. Now retribution for your sins. Weapon and virtue, a new end begins. Raise a brimstone, lose your mind, free your lust. Stealing time! Time! And blood! Give away your soul! Time! And blood! You're the devil's own! Shake of the hand and the grin of the damned. The pact was made. Mortality turned. Never get burned till the reaper's paid. Welcome to the yellow side. I'm all in. Let it ride. Chaos rules. They're left behind. The devil's brand. Burned on my hide! Died in blood! Give away your soul! Died in blood! You're the devil's own! You're the devil's own! Signed in blood. You're the devil's own. Signed in blood. Give away your soul. Signed in blood. 'Cause you're the devil's own. Signed in blood. Just give away your soul. Signed in blood. You're the devil's own.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the one and only The Devil's Own. Now, to really go into like depth about what like makes Methane really stand out is that, well, it's worth bearing in mind this is the very first song on The Devil's Own. This is how it starts off, and I like to imagine that the opening song to any album is extremely important because this is like you putting your best foot forward. It kind of like sets the tone for the rest of the album. Painkiller, Master of Puppets, Rust in Peace, all of them have these really, really high octane, explosive beginnings, and that's actually it's a bit of a double-edged sword because on one hand you've got your audience excited. They make you realize that, oh my god, we're going to be on some kind of rock and roller psychedelic trip all among us, and we're all going to take part. And then by the time the second song comes on, you're kind of like wondering, oh, was that the best song? It's kind of like how I felt about Saint Anger. I felt that album started off bad, and then it didn't really so much get worse, it just didn't really get any better. And that's despite the fact Saint Anger was the second song on that album as well. When I come back to talking about that, I am going to be a little bit more in depth about it, because I feel like that was just I'm not talking about that right now. The point is that The Devil's Own, it delivers what is referred to as Southern groove metal. And I could say right about like the 3-minute mark is kind of when Methane have this wonderful trick of where they will put the brakes on everything and then switch it up. And you're kind of just in for the ride. You're grooving to it, as I like to say. You're just in the moment, and you realize, okay, maybe this isn't as so bad as I thought it was going to be. I feel like this is a completely different experience. And also, let's just go back to that. You are the Devil's Own. Because you could listen. You could be like Satan here, on his throne, surrounded by 2 lizards and these hot smoking babes in tattoos. One of them's got an awesome hat on, and this could be your own. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, sometimes a little bit too good to be ignored. But then again, what would you do, ladies and gentlemen? Die drinking, fat, smoking, and happy, or literally weeding your way to nothing? Make your own mind up, ladies and gentlemen. It is your own mind. And certainly, especially when it comes to Methane, I'd say they give you all the reason in the world to say, you know what, just do whatever the hell you want, because we're going to introduce you into a world that reflects the sort of people that will listen to this music, or the sort of lifestyle you kind of, because I think it's like more of a lifestyle thing for the sort of people who listen to Methane. Because in my humble opinion, the people that listen to Methane are 100% Texan motorcycle enthusiasts. Guys who I believe would dress like this. And by the way, I've actually got knee pads on as well. That is how much I'm involved in this whole process. the biker gloves, the protection, the leather jacket, and I'd say I'd have a helmet, but I kind of don't really have one. Also, I don't have a bike or anything like that. See, there you are. I'm just a guy, and that's really kind of interesting, especially if you look at it in that light. The people who watch this, the people who make this, are just guys as well. Guys who, for the most part, they just want to get drunk off their arse and just have a good time. And you know what? Am I going to be the one to tell them to stop? Absolutely no. Hell, I've been saying for a while, I've been saying for months that I would join in with them. I would drink them under the table, and then I still wouldn't even be able to call it quits. Even when I'm an old crop lying crumpled in the middle of the floor, surrounded by guys who I've lost every single fight towards, I'd still pull out whatever was left in my pockets to pay for yet another drinks, because the magic never ends, or happy hour never ends. I can't remember which one it is. I probably won't matter squat, so if you're in that position anyway. But it'd be interesting actually to find out if there are any bikers out there that actually do listen to Methane. That might sound like a pretty insane coincidence, but hey, everyone's got their own. It's all the devil's own, isn't it? Well, that's my 2 cents anyway. And as always, when it comes to these videos, it is entirely opinion based. I'm not stating anything as fact unless I say so, or I show extensive documentation to say otherwise. Because, you know, why would I go out of my way to do something like that? So that is very much that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Devil's Own for yourselves. Please also make sure to also like and subscribe to get daily notifications when my videos come out. And I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye for now.